On the day that Elizabeth and I were married, we had a very special prayer that we actually recited to each other. And it's a prayer that has always meant a lot to both of us before we met. It is the prayer of St. Francis, the patron of this city. And I want to start off my talk by reading from this, because I think if there's one prayer
I got all these great shots in the back of your head.
one city that characterizes the hope of one nation and the world, that is this community. And I'll tell you why, because when you listen to these words, which we're all familiar with, they need to be thought of in terms of our own power to create transformation. We are here because we are united in a cause that is much higher than ourselves, in a cause that unites people all over the world. And so, at our marriage on August 21st, 2005, we recited to each other, Lord, make us a channel of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let us sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Grant that we may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all of our soul. This prayer of St. Francis sets forth the possibilities that each one of us carries within our hearts for changing the world in every moment, for changing the world every day. So the story then becomes not so much what someone out there is or isn't, what they may stand for, that we may disagree with. But the ultimate question is, what do we stand for? So it is such a tremendous honor and a blessing to me personally to be with you, the citizens of the Bay Area, who stand for peace, who stand for social and economic justice, who stand for the imperative of human unity, who believe that we are all interconnected, that we are all interdependent, that the world, in fact, is one, that we are all brothers and sisters, that we share a common destiny, that we have mutual obligations, in the way that our founders pledged to each other their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honor. We, the citizens of this nation, we and you, the citizens of the Bay Area, pledge to each other an imperative to think peace, to speak words of peace, to act peacefully, to act upon a vision of an America and a world that can be, to know that that other world, that other America is just waiting to be called forward. Physicists, quantum physicists, study what's called the implicate order. It's another reality that is actually right there. It's imminent. It's waiting for us to say, come here, the moment has arrived. Come forward. We recognize human unity. We recognize the imperative of saving our global climate. We recognize that nuclear proliferation is a call for mass suicide. We recognize that we're here to save not only ourselves and our family, but to save the entire planet. This is our sacred mission.